Hi there! In this video, I'm going to show you how Infinidat's host PowerTools for VMware allows you to provision and also backup and restore a single VM. So first of all, I'm at the cluster level and I can go ahead and provision a data store from here onto the Infinibox. So we'll give it a name. It's going to be a 70 gigabytes data store. These are the 4 pools this user has permissions for. It doesn't have permissions for everything. I'll pick one of the pools. I do want a data store, so I'll leave that checked and set device name to volume name. What it's going to do is the data store name, the volume name on the array, and the device name for VMware are all going to be the same name. And that means that if you move between the platforms, you'll be able to follow with the exact same name the entities. So the first 3 are on the array. If we go to the events and we'll refresh, we'll see that the Infinibox will report to us that a volume was created and mapped to the cluster. In here, we're done creating the file system and we scan and all the hosts, and here it is, ready to be used. Now, backup and restore of a single VM. So this VM is sitting on a data store with a few other VMs, but I can, via the host PowerTools for VMware, this is the plugin, this is where we are, I can go ahead and create a snapshot. So first of all, I will call it I'll give it a name beyond just a date, and I will also pick to have the exact same name on the Infinibox, which will enable me again to move back and forth and know where I am. And I'm going to select perform VMware consistency snapshot, which what it's going to do is it's going to communicate with vCenter, take a VMware-based snapshot, and the exact same time that that VM is quiesced for that VMware-based snapshot, the snapshot is going to be taken on the array. So you see those two are at the same time, the VMware-based snapshot, then the Infinibox-based snapshot, and immediately after that, we are removing the VMware-based snapshot. That's best practices is not to leave those around. The snapshot on the Infinibox, however, can remain forever, and now I have that here, and I can restore my one VM using this snapshot. So first of all, let's go see on the Infinibox that snapshot that was taken. Here it is. Create snapshot, Betti Snappy. And now, how can I restore? So I have 2 options, restore and expose. Restore will copy that full VM as it is at that point in time of the snapshot onto my target data store, whichever it is. By default, I'm offered the original one, but I can go ahead and change that. Now, I have to make sure that data store has the capacity, and also, if this is a small VM, no biggie. But if it's a large VM, terabytes, this might take a while, even with VAI and offloading to the array. So I'm going to pick expose. And expose, you will see that in the menu, there is no target data store. And that is because what we're actually going to do is we're going to create a child snapshot of this snapshot. So this one remains golden, read-only, and unmodified. The child snapshot will be changed to be writable and mapped to this host. And then the host PowerTools is going to continue and add that VM here in the list. So I'm going to stay here so you can see how quick that was. Here's the snapshot. You can see it here. That VM is now ready to rock and roll. The new volume that was created and the data store name, which is a resignaturing syntax from VMware. Now, the red mark here is because this VM is an exact clone of the original one, besides the changes that have taken place. And that means it has the same MAC address and the same host name, for example. So you have to make sure to solve those before you power it up if the original one is still running. Now, on the Infinibox, we can see the activities that took place. The child snapshot that was created from the parent, it was made writable and mapped to that host. So in less than a minute, you have back access to that VM from that point in time that you took the snapshot. Magic. If you liked, please let us know and feel free to subscribe, and then you'll know when we post new videos. Thank you very much.